Good morning, guys. Such an easy morning getting up this morning, knowing you got better traits to resemble from, with your symbolism and icons of luxury, luck, and lad, and eco herbs, multi-platform statistics, and vocabulary versus eco leaf mega platforms, corporate. Corporate terms at the time. So yeah, it's pretty much building your contributions based off of what you thought of the American documents that was reported, as if 1965 to 2022. So it's pretty much using everything in that range, and being able to use those types of details of that world history as though it is already 2005 or 2032 already, and you working on Christmas of holidays, holiday seasons at the time. So that's just being able to be more part of the holiday season migration and knowing more about your sports partying at the time. So that's pretty much what we're doing as far as what I do, as far as on the yearly average to keep stress low. And it's pretty much how I keep my energy from from being up so high, and being able to cope the sleep that I need, instead of dealing with being up all the time, and in this one spot all the time. So that's pretty much where you got to get up, get out, and be able to maneuver. And it takes a lot of reference at the time. So it's pretty much working with at least 550s. It's harder now because you're a college grade now. So it's pretty much working harder than high school at the time. So high school, at least you need at least 110 or at least 510s at the time. It's pretty much where you're working with 2005 or 2012. Dealing with the basic start of the specifications that make a greater combination of meals at the time. So it's pretty much where you're just using the afternoon game day of Fox News or Fox Sports. You're just looking at the afternoons of the game at that hour. Compared to, I mean, analysis with 2018. So that's pretty much where you're looking at 2018. Other than that, we are talking about other shares of companies, where we're talking about shares and um, stock and shares at the time. We were talking about stock and shares at the time. So, that's pretty much where you're working with those details to promote more for, 861 pieces, 361 catfish fillet, 12 shrimp, 6 chicken strip. And the thing about it is they go on and on 6 times, 64 times, 644 times. Whether how you like it, that goes on through the days. So it's pretty much as you being able to make a more profitable measure for those that like to eat, more specifically for the fried appetizer at the time. Being able to know fried is being fried, making sure that fried food is always at a deep frying level. You want to make sure that it's good fried at the time. So, it's pretty much where you want to be able to sustain a fresh meal, and being able to understand more about the compensation of it being fried at a moderate level, and it being at a clean, dense level at the time. So it's pretty much where you're looking at more of how to make a moderate progression for yourself. So it's pretty much using 37, 47, 52 different catfish strips at a time, being able to create it 39 times, 44 times, and that could be on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So it's pretty much, or Wednesdays and Thursdays, and it's pretty much where you're making more of that effort, going to at the time. So that's pretty much where you're making a boost up at supply and stock at the time. And other than that, that's pretty much where you're using more for supply and distribution and sharing sales at the time. So that's pretty much as I gain more towards my occupational independence. That's pretty much what I come down to as knowing more about my $8,600 reference, as to knowing knowing basically what the bill is and how to pay for the bill and how to get the bill paid for. Before the got before the midpoints arrive. So it's pretty much where you're using that. And the thing is, what I learned about Allpoint was it wasn't just a bank at the time. It was just a network to where how you collect money, but being able to use your own bank's card of the network as well. So it's already its own updated network. So whatever it is, you just got to read more about it and get more comprehension on it. So that's pretty much what Allpoint is all about, as it makes more relief with its wrinkle-free pants at the time. Whereas working on wrinkle-free pants at the time. So that's pretty much where that goes. Other than that, that's pretty much working with license plates. You going from Brenham to Smithville to Waco. That's the head of the state of where you come from. If you're into the insider of Texas and knowing more about the extravagance of the day at the time. So it's pretty much as you find a good luck hopes for how to complete your your payroll sheets. You'll be fine with that as far as that go. And it's pretty much as you make it more towards 360 hours a week. That's pretty much where you're using more of your elaborative detail to perfect your elaborative detail to perfect your artification at the time. So other than that, that's pretty much just working with you working with Comcast midpoints, you working with Comcast statistics, you working with T-Mobile, Max Preps, you are working with Jackson Hewitt, Liberty Mutual, and the Gamefly. So you're just using those destinations and being able to discover more about those types of downloads and rebate systems that come with those types of organized details at the time. So it's pretty much where you're becoming more familiar with those details. So it's pretty much where you're using more toward MSN updates of 2016 to 2022. So yeah, uh, other than that, we are working with other than that, we're working on trying to get a vehicle for my birthday so we can be able to go back to work and understand more about the meanings of work and understanding more about having vehicles of up to $42,000 in income, being deposited. So that's pretty much where I'm basically being up, getting ready to spend 42,000 for my birthday and my Christmas present and Thanksgiving and Easter. So that's pretty much as I spend money on those multi platforms of my lifespan. That's pretty much where you're learning that zigzag of the egg and the dots on the egg. So it's pretty much working on Easter as well. So it's pretty much where that goes. Other than that,